Yes, okay, yes, okay, yes, okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Anko Collines once again. Yeah, thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, and thank you very much for comment. I don't forget to subscribe. Just go down there on the subscription button. Click the subscription button and click the notification button so that you always be the first person to watch my video. You'll always be the first person to receive the notification message that I have uploaded the video. Don't forget to give me a thumb if you like my videos, and share to your friends. Invite your friends, come and like our page and build it together. Today we are going to talk about so many things. We're going to talk about life. It has been not a good year. We started this year. We'll come 2020 when we are very happy. The celebration this time was too much. 2020 was the best year ever. Like, so many people hoped for, had so many hopes in this year. We had too much of celebrations. We had too much of enjoyment, the next enjoyment, party after party, party after party. But we didn't know that the world is going to be turned into black and white. We thought it would end from there, it would come up to where we are. The world has changed. The world has gone into black and white. People have stopped from working. People have went back to their countries. All the expatriates where they are living a terrible state. Even people back home in our countries, they are living in fear, in a terrible bad state. A year that we started in happiness, it has changed everything. Some of us, we have lost hope. Some of us, we have lost faith. But what I want to tell you today is, I want to bring back faith in you. I want to bring back hope in your life. If you're watching this video, you're not going to remain the same, I'm telling you this. The virus is running at a high speed, and the solution, all the solutions are limited. We are asking questions like, when is this going to end? It will be tomorrow or the next day. It will be today. But who knows? Everyone is living under the fear. The streets are empty. The shops are closed. Only pharmacies and clinics and hospitals are open. People are being forced to stay inside their homes. That's the only way to save our lives. It's a very great fear, and it's very big, beyond everyone's imagination and everyone's expectations. It has eaten all the world. But what I want to tell you is that you should have hope. We have to learn from this. There are things we've been taking as a luxury in our lives, but they are very important. There are things which are important but not necessary, and there are things which are necessary but not important. We are going to talk about two things which are necessary in your life but not important, and things which are important but not necessary in your life. I'm going to go back into Africa. Africa, it's another world full of beautiful things, nature, food, wildlife, so many things. But in Africa, this is a place whereby that a lot of people, they live and survive on the daily basis income. So many people survive below $1 a daily. This message goes back to my Africans where you are. African, when God help us and go through this, please make sure you have this in your home. Make sure you have this in your home. We have started seeing people dying because of anger in Africa. Most especially in my country, Uganda, where I come from, people have started getting out of control because of anger. Africa is a place where you find people, they don't have refrigerators in the homes. Africa is a place where you find people, they don't have electricity in the home. Not because they're expensive, the bills are too high, we understand, but even people don't take time, don't mind about some things there. Take them to be important, but not necessary. But it is necessary at this time. When God help you and you go through this, my fellow Africans, make sure you have a refrigerator at home. Make sure you have TV set at home, at least one or at least two TV set at home. One for the kids and one for the sitting room or for yourself, or you can put in your bedroom or wherever you get, because a TV set at home, it's where we get all sorts of information in such a case, in such a scenarios, in such a epidemic season, whereby that you have to be self-quarantined at home. You understand? When you have a TV at home, what does this help you? This TV helps you that you can have so many programs you can subscribe to. Those are the star sets. You can subscribe to the fitness, healthy programs, and you start working out into your room. At the same time, when the kids on the next TV, they are watching their cartoons or like they are learning, like pre-learning, video games or video cartoons and wherever you get. But you have your own TV that you can attend to, you and your wife, and the kids have their own TV. You get. This will save you stress. People now, they are in stress. I've received comments, I've received calls, I've received messages, people asking me like, and they are telling their experience, but I don't have what I can do for them right now. You get. They want to know, they want to be updated what is happening in the country, but they cannot. The kids, they want to spend their time on the TV, they want to see the cartoon, they have to pass time, because the daily life is to wake up, you're at home, inside the house, not going outside. Stay home, stay safe is the only solution for this pandemic. People are started running mad out of this, because this is a place in Africa. This is Africa whereby you find, like, you've been married, you've been with your family for over 20 years, but you've never been home more than 3 days. The longest period you ever spent at home is only during a Christmas festival season. That week for Christmas, from Christmas to New Year's, that's only 1 week. Get. As I told that Africans, they survive on the daily income. People overwork and they forgot their families. In Africa, people don't go for vacations. Whereas there are some people who go for vacation, but the biggest number of people don't go for vacation. People don't go for picnic. People don't go like for camping and wherever. They are always working home. It's a daily life. You get? It's a daily life. People are getting emotional disorder. They are they are really going out of control because of this lockdown. You get. So a TV set is very important in your life. It is very important at home, and it should be more than one. The refrigerator, it is very important because you can store food, you can store groceries for some time, which will help you not to move outside. You understand? People in Uganda, they don't have where to keep their food. For example, in Africa, people don't own refrigerators at home. You get? Yes, I would say this is Africa, whereby we eat fresh food from the farm, from the garden, from wherever we get it. We eat fresh. You get it from the garden, you wash it, you cook, and you eat healthy food. You understand? But you should have a refrigerator at home. You should have it this time. When we are out of this, these are the things you should have. Most of the people, they see it as like a luxury, but it's not luxury. They are important and necessary. Because right now, a car, it's packed. A motorbike is packed. The only thing is just stay home. So which means if you have your refrigerator at home, you're eating food from your refrigerator, you're reserving food, you have stock. But you cannot stock fresh food when you don't have refrigerator. You understand? And the markets are closed. You understand? You get it? Another thing you should mind about is to have a computer in your house. Make sure that at least you have a laptop at home. If you can't afford a laptop, make sure that you're always equipped with data on your phone, because there's some epidemic that happen that needs you to go beyond as a human being and search and Google about it, and you find a solution for yourself. You find the prevention for yourself. You may not find the cure, but you can find the prevention for yourself. There is a law that they will not tell you. You get, because everything is political in Africa. There's a lot they will not tell you. So make sure you always have a gadget in your room, in your house, at home. Have a laptop, have a computer. Make sure you always have data. It's very hard to afford it, but you can, because you need it. Once you have data, you can get to know more about what happens outside the world, outside your country. As we continue to pray for Africa, because this is the place in Africa whereby that the services, the service delivery, it's only for the few. This is the place whereby that access medical, it's something which is very hard. It's a tug of war. No ambulances, no doctors, limited doctors. Healing centers are very far. You understand? You need to eat healthy food. You need to take care of yourself. The hygiene you're maintaining in this epidemic, in this period, it should continue. It should continue. Drink too much water, mineral water. Take more fruits, which are very clean, and always clean yourself, sanitize yourself. It's not easy. We are seeing our brothers and sisters what they are going through, but we don't have what to do. We need to pray God to come and rescue. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I told you in the beginning, and you subscribe now. You should do it now as you're watching. Give me a thumb if you like my video, and share the link. Invite your friend to come and like this. video and review this page together. Thank you very much for watching. This is Anko Collines, YouTube, Anko Collines, Facebook, Anko Collines on Instagram. If you really have any comments, please go down, leave your comment there. I'm going to reply to you. If you have any suggestion, if you have anything that you would want to share with the world or with me, go into the inbox or send my email attached there so that we can share more ideas and we can build each other. Thank you very much.